Let's talk GEVO. GEVO is a firm favourite of mine and it's a firm favourite on the channel as well. We've been covering this one since early January, although it's been a little while since we gave some updates on this company, how it's been performing, and it's been a rollercoaster ride if you have been invested into GEVO. But don't fear, the good news does keep happening with this one, and good things are to come, I have no doubt about it. If you appreciate all these updates on this particular growth stock and lots of others on my channel as well, please go ahead and smash a like and subscribe to my channel as well. When I first started buying into GEVO, it was in the penny stock territory, okay? It was under $5 a share. We didn't think it was going to get back there, but we did. We actually went on a crazy run around about February time, okay? We went up to about $15. We almost touched $15 a share in mid-February, but it wasn't there for very long. It pretty much pulled straight back down. Why did it go up? Okay, well, a lot of hype started building around GEVO. People started hearing about this company. Of course, Biden had just got into office as well. Hype was around that. He had also employed one of GEVO's co-founders on his team as part of his science team. There was lots of great news coming out around GEVO. So this helped getting the price up. And of course, the whole stock market was pretty much going up. Everything was green. It was all looking very good. And just like most other stocks out there, it dropped down. The hype didn't last very long around these biofuels or these clean energy plays, and we did see this start to drop in, and it actually continued to drop pretty much until mid-May, when once again we touched penny stock territory. Who would have thought? Okay, but I didn't fear. What was I doing? I was loading up on GEVO. GEVO is one of my solid companies that I really do believe in for the long term. And if you bought at that dip in May, when it went back to penny stock territory, you would already be up over 85% at this moment in time. We can see from the current share price, we're still a way off. We are still very much off those highs. We're actually still down about 39%. But my predictions for this one, as I've made in previous videos, still very much stand, okay? I really can see this performing very well by the end of this year and definitely within the next 2 to 3 years as well, until things continue to grow. The green energy and the clean energy space is growing and growing. We currently trade for just under $9 per share. So let's have a look at some of the latest news around GEVO since we last spoke about these. And the only real bit of news we had was actually their financials. And I have spoke about this on the Discord, which is completely free to join, and the Patreon. We're still giving you the updates on GEVO, but just on the Discord as well, okay? They reported their first financial earnings for Q1 in mid-May. And they were actually not too bad, okay? No one really expected much from this because, of course, you know, it's very early days. If you was expecting this one to be smashing the numbers this early on, then I'm not sure what planet you're on, because right now, you know, all we can hope for was some more news around the GEVO movement, okay? What's going on with this company? It goes on to talk about the highlights here, and they obviously, of course, they announced their Net Zero 1 project early this year, which we spoke about so many times, and it's been designed to reduce and eliminate the fossil-based energy footprint to run the production facility, okay, in Net Zero 1. And they've got some big aims for this one. This is a massive catalyst for this one. So it's expected to have its own water treatment as well plant to further improve the environmental footprint. It says its work for the Net Zero 1 is on track and is expected to be completed in December, which was what we said. We said that we hope to get this starting to roll out, okay, by the end of the year, if not early next year, okay. That's what we're really hoping for GEVO. GEVO was on target and successfully broke ground and begun the construction of its renewable natural gas project, okay, in late April, very recently. Its startup, the RNG project, is expected in early 2022, and it expects the RNG project to generate 9 to 16 million of cash on an annual basis in late 2022. So like I said, this is not a short-term hold. We're talking about getting 9 to 16 million of cash from the RNG project in 2022, towards the end. We're still a while off that, okay? We're over a year away from that right now. So we are holding this one. But as more people know about this company and what it is doing with the biofuel energy sector, the aviation fuel, the agriculture side of things, you know, even the cow manure, literally all of these different sectors that this one's going into, it's really doing great things for the environment. It signed that SAS airline system as well to partner with them, okay, for the fuel side of things, and that is 5 million gallons per year. And in January, it's completed its direct offering, which is another reason we see this one drop, okay? People don't like share offerings or direct offerings at cheaper prices, which at the moment in time it was. So of course there was a bit of a sell-off following that as well, and it also raised a lot of money. They've got a lot of cash sitting on their balance sheet as well, which is great for the long term. So let's have a look at those numbers that we're currently sitting at. Of course, this was about a few weeks ago, but it's got 525 million of cash compared to the 78, a massive amount of cash there which they can start to put in to boost the production line for this one and get this to start rolling out. Revenues, not much, okay, 0.1 million compared to slightly more in the year before. That was due to some deals. A loss from operations of 9.9 million as well, which has gone up, and an EBITDA loss of 7.8 million. The numbers were not good. Nobody expected the numbers to be good. This was really, these financial earnings was really about what have we achieved and what we are planning to achieve. Are we on track? That's our main thing. Are we on track to continue to achieve? Let's put the numbers to one side. These companies are going to be profitable in years to come. That's what the aim for this one. But we're buying in early. We're getting in early right now to get some massive gains. We are thinking outside the box. We don't want to get these companies at their all-time highs. We want to get them at discounted price. That's why for me, GEVO is one of the best clean energy stocks out there on the market right now. And the clean energy stock market is growing. I just want to read out the comments from Patrick Gruber, okay, the CEO. We're always keeping us up to date as well. And, you know, definitely putting out a lot of videos out there as well, which I'll touch on in just a moment. The feed engineering work is going very well and it is on schedule. The RNG plant is expected to be online in 2022 and begin to generate cash then as well. The interest in our product and customer pipeline has increased significantly, which is extremely positive. Overall, things are going very well and we are successfully executing our business plans. That is what we can ask for in GEVO. That is why we have started to see this one do pretty good, okay? Pretty much since those results, like I say, we're up about 85% in the share price, despite the fact that the numbers themselves is not great. But it's more about the timeline. Are we on schedule? Yes, we are. And if you want more updates on GEVO, they do keep us updated on their Twitter page, which has over 10,000 followers, constantly giving us some updates on some of the latest days and activities and conferences that are going on around GEVO. And one of the most recent ones was actually this: the World Environmental Day boosts global market to restore damaged ecosystems. Could be a part of the reason we are seeing a bit of a run up today. There was a bit more traction on this sector going forward. People realize this is needed, this is going to change, okay? And that's maybe potentially why a lot of the green stocks are doing very well today as well. And of course, we've made lots of videos on GEVO catalysts as well, which all still stand. Okay, they may have been earlier in the year, but those catalysts are early in the year going forward, okay? All of that is still to come. None of that was expected over the next day or two. All of it is still to come. Check out my previous videos on GEVO and why I am a believer in this company, okay? Something I wanted to draw your attention to here is this article: Joe Biden's Green Challenge to the US construction industry. This is a very recent article, and right now he says Joe Biden is planning a multi-billion-dollar clean energy initiative. Here, John Fitzgerald looks at the impact of the US construction industry and whether it can deliver. Now, of course, without reading through this, you can expect what we're going for right here, okay? They are going to need to change some ways. They're going to need to change the energy. Now, this isn't directly related to GEVO, but GEVO is in this energy space. If the sector is doing good as a whole, you can pretty much guarantee that GEVO will also be doing good. It puts more eyes onto GEVO and more eyes on potential new investors in this company. And one more thing I want to touch on here, okay, is clean energy stocks. 5 names looking green on the Biden infrastructure plan. The Biden infrastructure plan is in process right now, okay? This was obviously a little while ago that they wrote this, but the 5 stocks on this list are GEVO, ChargePoint, Blink Charging, Lithium Airlines, and Sunworks. Great companies. I own a couple of them myself as well. Of course, GEVO is up there. A company in the renewable fuel space. The company commercializes jet fuel, diesel, and gasoline to achieve zero carbon emissions. The jet fuel is something we really need to work on right now. Okay, it's okay we're having these all electric cars, etc. coming out, but right now the planes are still running on diesel energy, and GEVO has a great alternative for that, the biofuel sector, and they can tap into the agriculture side of things, and they're trying to become net zero carbon emission. So that's just my little update on GEVO today. It's been a little while, not massive amounts of news coming out around this. Of course, we had the financials, which are kind of in line with what we expected. We wanted it to be on track. We didn't expect the numbers to be great, but things are going in the right direction for this one. The share price is also moving up, which, you know, we don't mind seeing that at all. We've had a lot of time to load up on our positions over the past few months. Do I think right now, at these current times, it is still a buy? Short answer, yes. I do still think it is a good buy right now. Okay, it has run up a lot. You would have been better buying this one a few weeks ago. No doubt about it. But I do think, you know, if you're holding on to this one for the longer term, you will be seeing some very nice gains. But with that in mind, I am not a financial advisor. Always do your own research before investing. If you appreciated my video today, I will keep you updated on this company going forward, as you can well imagine, over the next coming weeks and months. And if you appreciate all of this, please go ahead and smash the like and subscribe to my channel as well. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time.